and welcome to Talking Tuesday. I am Timaris Montano. Yat ebene shija eya Timaris Montano, nakai neshle, and shibashishchin. This is Indigenous Heritage Month, and I would like to recognize the Indigenous people from all around the world. I had the opportunity to meet several Australian Aboriginals who gave me insight into their cultures. I was able to see the similarities and differences of our cultures. It made me appreciate my culture as a Navajo woman. I was able to recognize the impact Indigenous people and cultures made on modern day society. Indigenous people from all around the world have experienced their own problems and share of trauma. It showed me that Indigenous people, no matter their location, no matter their culture, no matter their background, have shown how resilient Indigenous people really are. So I'm going to show you this book. It's called Our Children, Our Culture, Our Way. It was given to me by several Australian Aboriginals when they came up to visit us. This book is a collection of This book is a collection of photographs from Australian Aboriginals and the Torres Strait Islander families. So, the first story that I would like to talk about is the dancing and how they actually go around and dance at night. Their dancing also helps heal people. They only dance at night to call to their holy people, like many of our Navajo dancing is like. We actually dance at night, and we also heal people with our dancing. So there's usually a patient during the Yebache dances. Another story is the puberty ceremony. Many people from outside Indigenous cultures don't understand how we can appreciate, as Indigenous people, how we can appreciate puberty and the oncoming of a womanhood. So we celebrate and we cherish those memories. When a young girl becomes a woman, we actually go in and have a huge celebration in Navajo. We have a 4-day ceremony. It's a very beautiful event, and a lot of family members show up. We have friends and family that come and help during those 4 days. And the young girl is put through so many different tests. It's because one family may do one thing one way and another family may do something a different way, and the young girl's torn different ways, and she has to figure out how and to please everybody. And during the puberty ceremony, the Kinota, it is one of the most sacred ceremonies we have as Navajos. The Australian Aboriginals also have a puberty ceremony where the young girls get together and they also dance. And they also dress up as well, as like in this story here. These are the young girls that are getting ready for this ceremony. They're all dressed up and they dance in the nighttime. Like these boys here. So you can see the Yebache and the puberty ceremonies are done at night, and their ceremonies are also done at night. Another thing that Indigenous people always seem to have is respect for animals. That respect is shown numerous ways. In Navajo, we're taught by Navajo stories that actually use animals. And these animals do things, and especially that coyote. I don't know if many of you guys know, the coyote is very naughty and always does things that he's told not to do. He's adventurous, very naughty. Once again, very naughty. So the coyote is usually the focal point in the story for teaching Navajo children how to behave. While in the Aboriginals, they also have stories where they teach young children how to do things, and they also do it through dancing. So this story, or this picture here, illustrates a kangaroo dance. So, one of the biggest differences between Aboriginals and Navajos are the instruments that they use. We use a drum, and that's the majority of our instruments that we use for our ceremonies. However, the Aboriginals use different instruments. And let me show you. There's quite a few different instruments. If I can find a page now. So, here it is. They have instruments that they use for their ceremonies. And we don't have those type of instruments here, but we do use our songs that have been given to us for generations. And it's been handed down to generation to generation to generation to us now. So these songs tell us who we are, where we've been, and where we're going. So this is Indigenous Heritage Month, and I would like to donate this book to Gallup Library from the Australian Aboriginals. I'd like to give this to them so that way people can see other cultures from around the world. We are Indigenous, we are strong, we are resilient, and we are beautiful.